So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
So straight into the action. He's got away.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Not the most accurate pass. Tonali. And here's Politano. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Can he get it through? Politano looking to receive it in space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Italy with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Politano! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, their fourth corner of the game. France are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Looking for a runner. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mignon sends that a long way. Zaccagni. Locatelli. Zaccagni. Space for him to turn and... Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, well played. He got back really well. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Goal! France! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to...
Oh, that is... Politano! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Italy restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to shot a goal!
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Searching pass he's played there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, shifted it to the flank. Barella. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Doué. Knocks it into space. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zaccagni. To Barella. Zaccagni. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to play it through. Doué. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Doué clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Politano. Now that looks a decent ball. He's gone direct here. And he cuts out the supply. Barella. Barella. Zaire Emery. Played out to the left flank.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, such a clever touch. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Locatelli. Great vision. Konate gets across to intercept that. Koundé. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease.
It's Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Dembele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Retegui. Zaccagni. Zaccagni. Real chance! And it's been hooked away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Locatelli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barella. Now it's Retegui. And it's Doué. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Tonali.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good read. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Retegi. And a chance! In he goes again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Retegi. Due. Oh, good spread. He is through here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Retegi. And that's a good ball. That has been slung wide. Played in by Barella. Oh, well played. Elise. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries from a long way out. Due. Hernandez. Oh, super find. Due! Oh, it's hit the post. Goal, France! And they're back in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France leading now. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. And here's Retegi. Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Decent chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Buongiorno cuts it out. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Akliouche. And it's Zaire Emery. Barella.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pinches it off him. That's good pressing, squeezing. Good effort from distance. Tonali. Mbappe. He's having a pop! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Barcola. Now here's the delivery. Now it's Keane, and here's Fratesi. Now it's Keane. Now it's Fratesi. He's going for goal! Off the post! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
And it's Hernandez. Cherki. And he shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that. The final 5 minutes. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellanova. Barella.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in. That is good alertness. He's given the time to pick a pass. No way through. 2 minutes to be added on. Mbappe! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Not too many have the power, or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined, you have just a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goretzka. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry.
Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Sané. Incoming delivery. Oh, important interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Could move up a gear here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Kimmich. Towering header! No, just not quite. And they're quick to get it back. Sané gets on his bike and on the move. And he's picked out the run. Very nicely done. Hoisted in. He leaps for it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Olise, that pass isn't the best. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Spread out to the left. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's made its way to him. Thinks one through. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Now it's Dembele. And he's gone looking for safety. Stiller.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Dembele. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as the space left behind is filled.
And a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's Hernandez. It's a promising position. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Olise. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neatly clipped into space. And he's managed to get rid. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Hernandez. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. No, again there's no way through. Not where it came from. Stiller. Musiala. Now it's Musiala. Musiala. Oh, that's neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Dembele. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Zaire Emery.
Added time.
And he cuts out the supply. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Germany firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That has not gone well.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And it's Sané. Looks to the other side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to return it. It's run loose here. Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the upright.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Goretzka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Havertz! He would have been quick to recover this. Goretzka. He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's there to retrieve it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a cute ball. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get rid and claimed it back swiftly. Tchouameni. Back towards the middle. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Musiala. Driving forward. Realm. And here's Havertz. It's Goretzka! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Goretzka really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Doué. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Realm. And now the breakaway. It's Kimmich. Sane has it in a wide position. Havertz gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19. Sane. Number
Goretzka.
10.
Kimmich.
Coming on the
Well
field.
timed, excellent
Number
interception.
26. Hundert. Number 13. Gross. Number 18. Substitution
Looking to play him in. Gross receives impressive jump. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dembele. And they can counter here. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Germany have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Gross. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Konate, not the most accurate pass. And he's forced to go back. Played back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a brilliant interception. Goes for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Akliush, Cherki. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1 minute added
Mbappe
time.
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Germany can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know
So just
that
time
you'll
for me
be
to
able
say thanks to
catch
Jim
today's
for
match
his
broadcast
wisdom
live
and to
on
wish you all
FM
a very good
station.
evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match... Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. And it's Çalhanoğlu. James calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw-in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rodgers. Needs the return pass. Uzun. And here's Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's been given away. Aktürkoğlu puts the ball in. Aktürkoğlu is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number.
And here's Watkins. Aktürkoğlu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Goulet. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
England still without a single shot on target. He's looking wide. Rodgers. He is just caressing the ball. That's Yildiz. Yildiz. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Uzun. Searching pass he's played there. Real chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. And it's Menu. Oh, it's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Menu shifted it to the flank. Now the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. He's having a hit! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 37 minutes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So they have it all to do. Goes for the shot! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Turkey with the corner, they're first. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane! And he can clear it away. Yüksek with the clearance. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. He is through here, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Güler is offering a right smile there.
Saka gets a good foot in there. Uzun. Oh, good ball, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he cuts out the supply. Kadiolu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball swung. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Çalhanoğlu. Uzun. Kadiolu. Akçakolu. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Çalhanoğlu takes the shot. He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Celik. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's won a great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shot could chance! Watkins. Menu. That's going wide left. Rogers
The
making
attendance for
good
this
progress.
match was 96,628.
Out of play for a throw. Yuksek. Demiral. And it's Kadiolu. It's a promising position. Now the delivery. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Yuksek. Passing nice and neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shakir claims it without any fuss. Watkins. And it's Menu. Menu powering forward here. No way through. And it's Menu. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Celik. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Yildiz. He's having a shot! Goal! Turkey! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Aktürkoğlu really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Aktürkoğlu! And how did he not put that away?
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Jordan Henderson. James. And he skips past his man. Çalhanoğlu is onto it. It's Çalhanoğlu!
Turkey surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it into space. Watkins. Not the most accurate pass. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kökçü. England are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, what has happened here? Menu. Played out to the left flank. Played into space. Spread neatly.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well timed, excellent interception.
Rogers clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Kane! And no, just off target.
Substitution.
Turkey have opted to make another change here. Tries to play it through. Aktakolu is wide and looking to get onto this. Turkey goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the number on the board is 3. Kaveci.
Oh, great feat, that.
And we're done. England were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Please be made
So
aware
many
that
thanks to Jim
smoking is
Beglin. That's all we
only
have time
permitted in
for.
designated
Good evening
areas
to you.
within these grounds.